All right. So I will say then, let's all start off this session with a perception check.
Bless you.
Once I am in, give me a sec.
Bless you. Say okay. Say ooh. Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah. Me. Say me. I don't know how to feel
Meh.
about that. Me. Say me.
Me. Sorry.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
I can't myself. All right. Let's see. We got next on Germ.
Come back here. Oh no. You dropped your sucker.
Needs
There it is.
needs Philippe.
Yep. Work. I was getting myself all signed in and everything.
Here you go. Hey, that sucker. Don't do it. You guys have turned your head so much. You keep hitting my shoulder.
Hi, baby.
Say hi. Say, don't mess with me. Don't mess with me.
Alright, perception.
Open up the chat. Hit that. Yeah.
I'm using my webcam. For tonight.
Did you change where you sit? You don't look like you're in the same spot.
Yeah, kind of was redoing the downstairs a bit. I got a playpen in front of me now. So whenever he's rowdy, I can always still game.
Ah. What you looking at? You want a monkey? He's a monkey. You want a monkey? Ooh. Ooh. Say ooh. You know, our reception's not too great right now. Can I just say that out loud?
Do you have a Donkey Kong toy? Is that what's happening?
It's an amiibo.
Is it of Donkey Kong?
Yes.
That's the monkey. It's just a good guess.
Oh, thanks, T-Rock.
Anytime.
He just bought you some diapers.
All the diapers.
I just want to do this because I still have it. Roll for wood.
Roll for wood.
So I averaged out at 8 inches. You're welcome. You're welcome, ladies.
So I will start this up in order of what you guys get. Gurm, you just wake up. You wake up fine. Philippe, Nags, you hear this sound as you wake up. Hopefully it played a sound or no?
No.
I think I heard a little like grunting.
Okay, never mind. There we go.
Keyboard.
Yeah, we heard you typing. That was it.
Then I heard the windows.
Yeah, so Philippe and Nags, you both hear that. And Saigon, you see appear across your vision, along with that sign, patch complete.
Oh.
Oh,
Updated.
okay, we were supposed to hear that noise. Okay, all right, I'm tracking.
Oh boy.
I don't like it, but I'm tracking.
So we're in a town, right? If I remember correctly.
Did you just start this game?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
we
you
just
guys
been...
You guys had just returned. You had stolen a boat after shutting down the smuggler ring that was hiding underneath of the haunted mansion. You returned to town, which was acting a little bit odd. The looping was occurring real bad. The guards were just walking in prearranged patterns, and endless soup was being delivered to one man.
Oh, he's never gonna go hungry.
And you guys were also asked by one of the secretary of the councilwoman if you would be staying around in the town for a few days because they had to discuss something. And so you decided to rest at the snapping line.
Okay.
I get in on the unlimited soup.
I can describe what was happening last time. I ended up watching the old video. You saw a man eating soup and keep on getting new bowls, and whenever they set down the bowl, the two bowls would just merge. And like every 5 minutes, they come out with a new soup bowl for him.
Mhm. I want to go up to the bartender. I believe it was a young miss.
So you've left your room, gone downstairs?
Yes.
All right. So, yes, and she goes, hey, how can I help you?
I'm doing well. I was hoping to sell a little bit of meat that I collected.
She gives you a quizzical look. She's like, meat?
Meat.
All right. I don't know. My husband does the shopping normally, so I don't think you need anything unless you got something special.
I have giant weasel meat.
You notice her kind of like recoil back and just go, no, we do not need that.
It's really freaking good.
How much? So, are you pulling out a piece or no?
No. I know how people are when it comes to meat sometimes. So I just leave it in my pouch.
And she goes, thank you, but we do not need any. We have some chicken and sausage for this morning's breakfast.
What about mimic meat? Some rare meat.
She squints at you and goes, isn't that poisonous?
Only if cooked wrong.
She looks and goes, I think we will avoid that here. I'm not very good for an inn to kill their guests.
Fair enough. Fair enough. And I'll just say, alright, I'll just get a breakfast then and pay up. And also pay for the rest of my guys whenever they come back down.
All right, so she gives you a little menu. There's a 1 silver piece, 2, and 5 silver piece meal.
Everyone gets 5.
All right, 5 comes out with a full on breakfast. We're talking about you get a side of pancakes. You got yourself 2 sets of eggs, hash browns, toast, and all 3 meats, sausage, bacon, and a piece of ham.
Perfect. So that'll be 25 silver. I'm assuming the Lorax will have some as well.
All right, she takes it and just nods, saying that she will bring out their orders when they come down.
Sounds great.
Okay, so with your meal, are you doing anything else or just eating?
I'm just kind of going through my head. What could I cook with this meat?
All right, Nags, Sidon, as Zordon, anything you two doing? Or
It's also
Gurm?
wandering downstairs to the smell of this delicious smelling breakfast of all the meat.
All right.
All the meat.
All.
You get the meat, and I should mention that each one of your meals is served with 1 flagon of ale. Coffee is too much of a luxury for the snapping line.
All right, getting drunk.
Mhm.
Is there anyone else in the common area, I guess, with us?
You notice that there seem to be a few people. So most of them look like travelers. One of them looks like a merchant. Has his guard standing next to the table, eating different meals. Some of the travelers seem to be eating what looks like a gruel. The merchant, he's having the same breakfast as you. Whereas his guard just has a piece of bread in his hand that every so often he takes a slow bite out of as he surveys over the area.
And are we seeing any of the quirks that we seemed to notice last time before we took a respite?
Give me a perception check. Everything seems normal. Like they belong. There's not too much movement. They're just simply eating. Nags, everything looks so normal to the point that you're starting to second guess your memory. Philippe, everyone looks different to you because the only thing you're interested in is cooking.
That's very true.
So I take it you're all downstairs eating.
Mm-hmm.
The Lorax is still upstairs napping.
Yep. Wrestling around a little bit right now.
Mm-hmm. Well, as you guys are eating, you notice a well-dressed man come in and survey the bar like he's looking for someone.
Oh, is this the ship captain?
What ship?
The Lorax's ship that we're trying to buy.
No. You can give me a history I will go with either history or investigation
Okay.
for this man if you want.
Why not? Why not?
He does not look like he's interested in your food.
Okay.
Nags, you recognize that the clothing that he seems to be wearing is very similar to what Germ as well is very similar to what you saw the lady at the town hall wearing. Giving him the look of a clerk.
Huh.
If he's talking, I can't hear him.
What's the
Yeah, I haven't heard anything from Nags.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
I had
but
it
he's
on.
making. Oh,
I had it
there
on.
you are.
I thought I unmuted it when Daisy came in, and then I guess I had it unmuted and then muted it when she left. Whoops, my bad.
I was like, are we getting a full-on pantomime show? Because I'm not good at reading lips to guess what you're telling us.
No wonder, no wonder Steve ignored me when I said, "Do we know if do I know that Flippin tried to sell the mimic meat to the bartender?"
Oh yeah, no, we did not hear anything. You do not know for sure because he did this before you came down.
All right,
but
I was just making sure.
no,
so here's
you
what
would
I
not be
go ahead.
surprised if that happened.
Here's what I said when I knew of the dude's clothes. I said, "Excuse me, chap. Are you looking for me and the rest of my squants?"
You see him look at a piece of parchment and looks up and goes, yes. You're the people who took care of the smuggling ring, didn't you?
Yes, in that creepy old house up there.
Yes, that house. We really should demolish that. So many kids went missing up there. So many lost children.
Yeah.
That sounds like a problem.
Yeah.
But it's so expensive to tear down a building like that, and children are so cheap to make.
Right? Don't you just like set on fire? You
Fuck
know,
this
like
guy
some...
just say?
What did I say? I said the buildings are so expensive to tear down, and children are so cheap to make. Anyway, you have been requested by the council at City Hall this afternoon. Please do not go anywhere and report by the time the bell tolls 1.
Okay.
What?
What is this request for?
That is not my business to discuss. I was simply told to make sure you all show.
And if we don't?
Oh. You see him start getting flustered because he didn't think of you saying no. If you don't, I will be very upset.
What if only 2 of us show up?
Yeah, do we all have to go?
And thinks for a moment, he says, we will accept a representative as long as they have the authority to speak for your group.
That's no one.
We haven't designated a team leader yet, but okay.
I see. Then, if you do not have a consensus of a representative, everyone will have to show to be a democracy. You may be a representative democracy or a straight democracy. Either way, you must behave in one of these 2 manners before the council.
Okay. We'll see what we can do. You said 1? Got it.
Yes. 1 o'clock. He goes, you do know where the council hall is located, yes?
I look towards Sidon.
No? Maybe? Yes? I'm very confident in my answer here.
I'm going to take a guess and say it's that big gray building in the middle of the map.
Which one? Click on the map.
I'm gonna say the brown square.
I would also think the brown square.
I'm saying
it could be
I'm
the
saying this one.
It'd be pretty bad if we don't know where it is when we're sitting next to it.
So he just kind of shakes his head and he goes,
You know what? I think it's hidden way over here on this island.
he shakes his head and he goes, travelers. And then you see him point literally right outside the window. So you guys are sitting right here.
Mm-hmm.
And he points to this building and he goes, that's the town hall.
Yeah!
Located right next to it.
Yeah!
Please show up next door by 1. If you wish to get better seating, show up earlier. The front row seats tend to fill up quickly.
What time is it now?
It is 9.
Nice. Somebody send the Lorax over there to save our seats. She likes wood.
It is a long walk from here.
Yeah, it's really far away.
So is someone going upstairs to convince the Lorax?
If she was actually playing right now, I would.
Then we will do this. Choose one of you 4 who's going to go upstairs to convince the Lorax to wake up and go next door.
Not it.
I will go with the plate of food.
All right, you go up with a plate of food.
Yeah.
You have advantage. I want you to use persuasion against her persuasion to convince her to go next door. You get advantage since you brought food.
And if you...
Alright.
She rolled a 20.
A nat 20?
No, a 17 plus 3.
Okay.
So dirty 20. You have to beat a dirty 20 to convince her to wake up and leave.
Oh, dang.
She considers it, but...
yeah, dirty 20.
Yeah, dirty 20.
So close.
She considers it, but decides after eating that now she is full and wishes to go back to sleep again.
Alright.
It's been a long day, and she's been far away from her trees.
I'll go over and sit.
And since they have a wooden bed, she feels at home.
But these might be wooden seats.
She perks up again. You get to roll. This time, I will deduct 3 from the skull. You have to beat a 17.
Do I still get advantage?
No, the food has been eaten. You convince her that the wooden benches are there will be of interest to her, so she decides to go to the building and reserve your seats.
Nice.
And with that, do you guys wish to do anything? Do you wish to continue to just eat, drink, question the patrons, see if you could do some shopping?
I'll do some shopping if you guys want to continue conversations.
Wasn't there someone else sitting at the table that was eyeballing us a little bit as well?
The merchant wasn't eyeballing you, but his guard, just standing guard, was. Which you've noticed that they seem to have finished up his meal, and he's pushed his plate to the side.
We should maybe have a conversation to see if he's got anything that may be of interest to us.
Oh yeah, we actually do have a little bit of gold right now, but I thought we were saving that to buy that ship for the Lorax, but maybe we could just forget about that.
I mean, you never know what interesting things in a traveling village like this could have.
Good day, shopkeep. What might you have under your jacket?
Got
You
to
look
spend money to
over.
make money.
You see him look over.
That's right.
It's a short, stoutly looking dwarf. And
Oh, I'm gonna let Germ talk to him then.
the guard. Oh god, I nearly called him a Trandoshan. Lizard man.
Oh, the Argonian.
Goes a step in the way a little bit until the merchant speaks up to you. Goes, "Do I know you? I'm having my breakfast and going over my ledger at the moment."
Yeah, we want to see if you had anything in stock. Heard you might be a
In
merchant.
Doc. So you heard of the wares I sell? Good, good. Is there
Of
anything
wares, not
particular-
of the wares.
Mhm. He gets a little confused. Yes, well, yes, of course. My stock is always changing. What are you looking for in particular? Any certain goals or tasks you need completed?
Well, I'm just gonna say this out loud to the team. I'm not really looking for any weapons or armor because I'm a turtle, but you guys can look for that stuff.
I'm not really sure what I would need.
Yeah,
I
Do
mean,
we all have healing potions?
I got one.
Oh, healing? Are you looking for some healing?
yeah, we could use some healing.
He starts flipping through it. He's like, okay, depending on what your budget is, we have 2 clerics that I have. One is a younger student, 13. He wasn't able to make his payments, so
Wait,
they,
Are you
Ryan
selling?
people?
What?
the fuck?
he looks at you and goes, I'm a slave merchant.
Oh God!
What you looking for?
Oh,
He's like, I have a young boy who was training at the church. Unfortunately, his parents fell behind on the titty and abandoned him, so he was sold into my care for reparations. I also have an older gentleman, quite wise in the years, but unfortunately his mind's starting to go some. Requires a little bit more watching, but he seems to be, looks you guys up and down, possibly in your bracket. I do have to say, though, the young boy is quite expensive. Some of the people here have a eccentric
Sir,
taste, and
That's
it has
okay.
upped his value. Oh? If
Yeah.
clerics aren't your thing, he's flipped it over. He said, we do have a druid, but you have to be a little bit more careful with them. We tend to keep magic sealing cufflinks on them to stop the shape-shifting, which limits their usefulness.
you want to point us to another shop?
Yes, please. We weren't looking to buy a humanoid, per se.
Oh, you are beast! I do have a brother-in-law who deals in animals.
No, we were just looking for inanimate
we find
objects.
that we find some of the more stadiant animals, like a murloc or kobold, are very good for simple labor. And if you breed them, you can mass yourself a nice army quickly. That's very disposable.
How many times has Steve played that one game called Overlord when he just brings his little minions out the whole time and lets them do the little fucking doodad or whatever it is?
I wasn't gonna say it, but yeah, I was thinking Overlord.
I actually never played that. I always wanted to, but I never got a
That
hold
seems
of
right
it.
up your alley, homie.
Yeah, I'd agree. But I
Maybe
kinda want a
Pikmin would be
warlock
better.
running around.
No, listen, sir. We don't want to own any humanoids at all. We're looking for inanimate objects that we can wear.
I do have cheaper rental contracts.
God.
Do you know anyone that will buy exotic meat?
I'm wishing I had different spells prepared right now.
And not the fun meat, the eating meat.
He thinks for a moment. He goes, I don't have a clientele in town at the moment, but the same one that's interested in the little cleric boy might be interested in some of your exotic meats. Sir Farquaad. Hey, are you going to be in town for a while? When he's back in, I can always introduce the two of you. But tell me, what type of meats do you have for sale?
Mimic and giant weasel.
Giant weasel is not that rare. We do tend to feed it to the slaves sometimes. Gives them some stomachache, but meat's meat. Mimic, on the other hand, I do not believe that I have, and Lord Farquaad would probably be most interested in purchasing this meat.
I got a good portion of it, front roast from a mimic.
I will let you know when we go to drop off. Phil. Perhaps they would like to celebrate with your mimic meat as he celebrates with his cleric.
Oh, no.
Anywho, how long will you be in town?
We're not sure.
Okay, if I see you, I will make sure I grab you so that you can sell your product. Until then, I wish you the best. And he returns to his ledger.
Do. Can we go? I say to the other guys, can we go find like a real shop? Not.
Yeah, we need to.
Yes,
we
please.
need
Not the people selling shop. That's not what I signed up for.
No, that was
Not expecting that.
I told you it was going to be random shit today.
I feel like I need
Steve's
to
like,
do
I'm gonna
just
fill at
a
least an
deep-
hour and a half of crazy stuff, so you're welcome.
I got like an hour and a half of bullshit I have to come up with. Come on now. All right, you want to go to the shops? You guys do remember as we were passing the snapping line, directly in front of it is the docks, which has the market in place, and you can find many different goods there. You have to hunt down a little bit, but you know, there tends to be
like
stuff.
right there.
Sure.
Yeah, think of it like going to a farmer's market.
Let's do it.
There's going to be tons of different stocks and styes. You see somebody selling local honey, which is funny to you because all honey's local.
Good point.
You see one, they're saying that they're selling wind chimes. And something called a dream catcher. You're not familiar with that spell. You didn't know that it could be done with yarn.
Very fancy, very fancy.
And there's a weird person who seems to be selling what looks like yard clippings, and he's calling it microgreens.
Weird.
But you are able to find some shops that have general goods. Use secondhand weapons.
All right, cool.
All right.
Tell us what they got.
So the directions say anything from the player's handbook costing up to 150 gold pieces.
I ask if anyone wants to buy some meat, real cheap.
They are all
All
there
about
to
selling
be.
that cheap meat, baby.
Come on, ladies. Come on, ladies.
It's 40
Pound
pounds.
fish.
That's 40 pounds that we can make better use of.
They are all there to sell their own goods, so most of them do not seem to have any interest in your goods.
How about a trade?
The only people who would be willing to trade meat for meat would be willing to trade meat for meat because they are meat vendors.
Hmm.
You want a 1 pound fish? You can easily get that from the docks.
I guess I'll just look around for other ingredients, spices, easy to prepare, foods kind of deal. Especially if I can find noodles.
You should be able to find noodles. That shouldn't be too much of a issue.
Yeah.
So yeah, essentially going through this category, which is equipment. You got weapons, armors, tools, anything up to 150 gold pieces you should be able to find.
Louis, quiet.
Yeah, it's not a specialty shop, but they are very general. They cover everything that places need. You can get anything from a shovel to or tinderbox to tent. You do notice that there is another section that has animals, like some mount animals.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. How much is a greater healing potion?
So let's see, potion of healing.
It doesn't say in the book. It probably does if I bring it up on the add item.
Yeah.
No, it does not say.
Potion of greater healing 5e price. Okay, price in gold from critical roll. As well, standard potion of healing has 50 gold. Potion of greater healing is 100 gold. Superior is 500 and supreme is 5,000. So the only things that you will be able to find is potions of healing and potions of greater healing.
How much was greater? I'm sorry.
100 gold pieces.
And how much is the regular one?
50 gold pieces.
That makes sense.
So in this case, the greater healing is double the healing, so it costs double the healing. But when you go to the superior healing, they are jumping up to 500 gold.
Woo!
Well, it's an 8d4, so they end up becoming, more valuable. It's double the greater healing's healing, but 5 times the cost.
Sorry about that, I'm back.
Does everybody have the right amount of gold in their inventory, by the way?
I have 243.
Okay.
198.
All right, yours sounds right. I think you got more from something else. That's okay. But if you have around if you have around like something else, then that's fine.
Oh, this would have been fun. I'm just reading.
How much do you have?
I have 188.
Okay, I have 188 too.
Okay.
I have 198.
All right.
I want to buy a vial of antitoxin from this general vendor.
All right, you don't need to ask me. You're all going around doing your purchasing.
I'm gonna buy.
I trust you guys are finding the things, doing the purchasing, and
Alright. Just so you know, Buffwing is going to sit out because she's had an incredibly long day. But yeah, she can hop on if she needs to make decisions.
no, and there really isn't anything that's needed.
Okay. Here we go.
As long as she, did you tell her what her character's currently doing?
Yeah, we convinced her to admire the wood.
Admire the wood benches.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Oh man.
Oh my god, I could sell everything. Use most of my gold to get an elephant.
Okay, can you just
Is
go
the
ahead?
ele-
Can you please just go ahead and do that?
Is the elephant under 150 gold?
No, it's 200. That would have been
oh,
funny though.
Yeah, it would have
That's
been.
an elephant.
Please, because that
Tell you what,
wouldn't that carry like all of us technically?
1,320 pounds.
All right, let's
But,
everybody just ride an elephant. Fuck carpets. Fuck dragons.
I mean, we could get a handful of camels.
True.
We could get a camel in a carriage and get drug along. The world's most fanciestly odd way.
No, you gotta go camel and a chariot.
Ooh, fancy.
Fancy, fancy.
Oh, if we had 40,000 gold, we could get an airship.
Oh, that's it.
40,000.
How much are we spending for this ship?
I think 1,500 was the thing.
Yeah, it was only like 1,500. It wasn't that much.
Right there's a substantial uptick in cost there.
I mean, a long ship on here is 10,000. But we could always get a rowboat for 50.
We could convince her that a rowboat's the right answer at our top speed of 1.5 miles per hour.
True. Though, honestly, we're getting a massive deal from doing the 1,500 because a sailing ship or is 10,000 and then a warship is 25.
So just to understand, are you attempting to sell your boat right now?
No. I'm just throwing out ideas. But no, we could get a couple riding or a couple draft horses.
We should probably wait to see what this council wants with us before we buy livestock.
That's a good point.
Okay.
That's a good point.
In case we get like sent into some devious hole of doom or something.
There we go. That's what I need.
But it's at least good to know there's a general open air market if we do have to travel some distance after
Mm-hmm.
we find out some more.
Or maybe we'll get elephants for free.
And we might have to do some persuading for that.
Who's got the best
Cool.
persuasion?
I have +4.
Oh, that's surprising.
Why do you think he's always selling those meats?
I'm trying to.
What time is it now, Steve?
We'll say that it's coming up on noon.
All right.
You guys can always head towards the place a little early if you want it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious as to what they want.
Hey,
Yeah, I'll start heading over there.
maybe we'll get elephant tires at the dock.
Of the dock. Get it?
Nice.
All right, so you guys head there and then go to sit down. You start waiting. It looks kind of like a courtroom. Like there's going to be a judge presiding over this shortly.
What'd you say?
And it looks like a judge room, like a court. Like there's going to be a trial in here.
I wonder whose.
You're not sure yet. But as you guys sit down, you hear the bell approach for one, and you see the same guy appear, kind of like panicked, and he starts looking around the room. The one that was in the bar earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys do anything, or you just continue to sit?
Ooh.
Gurm, you can
Nice.
tell he's probably looking for you guys.
Everybody hide.
I go stealth.
I go self.
Can everybody roll stealth?
Ninja vanish.
Jesus Christ. I'm not even gonna bother rolling because I was gonna just straight do
Even mine wasn't that bad.
Alright, I'm rolling a straight d20 to find it. So, if I can with a straight d20 possibly beat a 15.
Nope.
She has no idea where the fuck you guys are.
We're just sitting. I feel like Gurm got like the third row for us, and we're just sitting there.
Nags, somehow, due to your ninja training, you Sidon, your giant forms are able to just sit there unmoving.
I fucking taught him a
One
thing or
with the
two about
bench.
stealthing.
You have become one with the bench. Philippe, you're hiding beneath them. Gurm, you're just kind of sitting there participating, but the guy's in such a panic because
I've got a
You're-
cloak.
yeah, he can't tell you for the back with the cloak. He goes out of the room and starts looking. You can see him out the window heading back towards the inn.
Now I feel kind of sorry for him.
I look around and give everyone a thumbs up.
Yeah, essentially Ninja Vanish. And so you then hear all rise. And a tall furbog.
And she's trying to find us like.
Yeah, in black robes walks in. So they say, all stand before the justice of the court. I'm assuming you guys are all standing, or are you going to continue sitting with everyone else?
Yeah, but I think I'm still hidden because I'm short.
Gurm, if you continue sitting, you get a glare from the judge as he walks to his spot.
I just
Not doing
want to.
anything
Now I just
illegal.
got to do it for shits and giggles. Oh, I didn't do it.
Yeah.
I stand. Oh, fucking what the fuck?
Philippe, you are able to stay hidden. The other.
No, I'm standing, but I am still hidden by everyone around me.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
Okay, with those stealth rolls, are you guys standing or sitting?
Oh, I'm standing.
Okay,
standing.
you all three go to stand up, but you do it in such a way that you just hear a reach throughout the courtroom as under the massive weight of a turtle, the wood floors start to give.
Whoops.
You may all be seated. Alright, first case before the court. And you see the person go and give himself a stack of papers. He's like, we have Wade. Public intoxication again. An older man gets up and he says, my God, I just can't stand damn wife. I find myself at the tavern and I just keep drinking, Your Honor. He's like, that would be fine, except for you got into a fist fight with someone over a dart game. That man was cheating. He didn't tell me he was a monk before we started playing. And this starts to continue. Are you guys going to continue to listen in for the next hour, half hour of me making up random court cases?
No.
Should I object? Objection.
The judge looks really confused and goes, who the hell are you?
We were told to come here
Yeah.
by
He
summons.
starts flipping through. He starts flipping through the document. He says, "And what is your case number?"
Don't know. That guy that ran out earlier told us to come here, but apparently he didn't see us here.
Guy who ran out. There's a
I
few
don't know
people
how
that
he
are saying,
missed us.
look, are you going to continue to disturb the court?
We answered your question, but no.
He's like, you are the judicial branch of this courthouse, of this town hall. If you have questions, go out and head to the executive branch. You came in, you made a right, go to the left.
Oh, so we went to the wrong one. Whoops.
Okay.
So do we need to stealth out of here?
Go ahead and stealth out.
I'm performing my way out. I'm doing a little jiggy dance on my way out.
You do, and the judge just looks at you. He says, I swear I should lock them up for contempt. If the jails weren't so thick, and if he wouldn't just fit between the damn bars. Gurm, you try getting out of your pew area and just bump into everybody on the way. Zordon, you're able to get out just fine. Nags,
What would you like me to roll?
you can roll athletics, acrobatics, you can roll stealth.
It's all the same. It's all the same. It's all +5 for me.
Okay. Don't get another one. Hey, you just get right fine. Maneuvering between them as you guys head over to the other side. As you guys are heading over to the executive side, you see in a cold sweat the man who had tried collecting you before. His back is to you at the moment as he seems to be in contemplation of what the fuck is he going to tell his bosses.
Should we poke him?
You may behave in any way that you want.
I'm a poke him.
Nope. All right.
So like I psychic in a very long spoon and just tap his shoulder with the spoon.
He turns for a moment and goes, there you guys are. Where were you? I told you to be here at 1.
Yeah, and we were. And I pointed to the courtroom.
It doesn't matter. We need to get into here. Follow me. And he turns around and he starts walking towards a set of heavy double doors.
Guess we follow.
That would be my guess.
Yeah, let's follow him up.
Squirtle.
Sorry.
So, as you follow him, you enter into the council. There's about 5 men sitting there over the tables. They're going through some old documents. Looks like you see a bounty for a man you haven't seen before. Looks kind of like a pirate.
Does it look like the pirate we already captured?
Facial, no, but his dress does.
Okay.
They seem a little bit stressed. He goes, oh! And they look at the stewardess that just brought you in. Are these the ones? The ones that took down the smuggling ring?
Tis be us.
Yar.
Ah, good. First man steps up and he says, my name is Findledum, and I am the mayor of the town.
Findlum?
Findledum!
Fiddledum.
Findlefum?
Findlum.
It's like, just call me Finn. We'll do with it. Everyone calls me Finn, or mayor. I'll take either one. So, please, take a seat at the table. We have many things to discuss.
Are you
He
human?
returned-
Is he human?
Yes, he is human.
He's Finn the human.
I did not even think of that.
You just brought Finn the human into this.
All right, guys. Would you like a sandwich?
We kind of
No.
like to know why we're here. We were in court for a minute there.
I don't trust your sandwiches.
He goes, why were you in court? You shouldn't have done anything. I hadn't heard anything about it. Anyway, no, I'm here to discuss. First of all, I wish to thank you once again on behalf of taking down the smuggling ring. We have lost many goods and children through them.
I hold out my hand.
He just looks.
The reward for taking that ring down. Come on.
He goes to his steward. He's like, have these people not been paid? I thought they were paid yesterday.
No.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage because they have paperwork.
Oh, did we actually get paid?
Did we?
Yeah, you got
Paperwork.
paid.
We did?
I remember that.
I went and watched the video. You guys got paid.
Okay, never mind.
It was, yeah.
They must not have
my
paid us
mistake
that
then.
much. That's why I was like,
So you can try to extort a second payment now.
I'm
No, I'm
good.
not. No.
I'm good.
My apologies. A lot has happened in the past 24 hours. I completely forgot. My apologies.
Well, it's been 4 months.
I've been trying to sell my meat.
Aha. If you wish to sell your meat, I can show you where the local brothel is later.
Not that one.
So anyway, as said, I would like to
He's
thank
thinking
you.
about Whole Foods.
Oh, they will give you the whole food and whole package. Trust me, I've been there before.
Mayor likes it. He likes you a lot.
We can discuss my habits at another date. So, as said, while you had to take it down the smuggling ring, it was just one of 2 parts. See, that was a land operation where they were beaching, but the majority of the goods are stored offshore. There's a sea vessel where all of this contraband is being held, and it's still at large. We worry that with the leader still in possession of all of his goods, they could just set up somewhere else, and who knows if we'll be able to find it again. We weren't able to find it this time. You guys had to stumble upon him. And so, dear adventurers, we wish to procure your help for the removal of the final part of the smuggling ring.
oh, there's more.
Yes, and we believe that since you took them down in such a complete fashion, that we should be able to sneak in without them noticing.
And what do we get for our reward for this?
We will reward you each 100 gold pieces plus anything that you find above the ships. Since it's contraband, we'll have to check to make sure it's none of the town folks, but any items retrieved that are not good or possession of the town folks is yours.
Huh.
I guess that's
What do you
Just
know about this
100.
facility that they're at? Or offshore thing?
We've seen their boat several times, but they have some kind of a coded system. We've never been able to break it. Some kind of a light code that they use to communicate. We've seen it at a time, but one of the boats was going there, but if you don't respond, they just leave.
Huh. Interesting.
Then how are you expecting us to get onto there?
All 3 of
I
you roll a
read-
history. Yeah, all 4 of you roll a history check.
Okay. I don't know shit.
I wasted my good one earlier. Oh, so did you. Oof.
Mine's coming in a sec. Hey,
Hey.
Nice.
All right, Gurm,
Nice.
you actually remember that the person that you captured had a book that described the Sambalet. He had a book that described how to do signals in a lantern that seemed to be directional.
like you point the lantern and that's the way it shines.
Yeah. You recognize that you actually recovered a signaling system, like light boats. You guys know what I mean, light signals. You guys actually recovered one of those inside of the smuggling area when you captured Sambalat.
I tell them that. I mean, we got light signals.
Okay, so we have a potential, and if we can crack the code of how to respond to them. And not get, pirate attacked at sea.
Oh, no, okay.
Yeah, so you guys were able to recover this, so you actually have an idea how to get on.
Cool. Now we just need a ship.
We were trying to buy a ship, weren't we?
Yeah. Say, hey, Mayor, could you buy a ship for us, from pirates, so that our Lorax friend will be happy that he has his wood back?
He gets really confused. He's like, didn't you guys arrive in a boat yesterday?
Yeah, remember we did get a boat.
Hoping you guys would be able to use that, because since that was the smuggling boat,
That's how we got
had
out.
credibility.
So we used that boat.
Oh yeah, we did.
And then
yeah.
we use these signals, and then we get on.
Yeah, that's the boat that we're trying to buy.
No, it's a different boat. We don't have to buy
Yeah,
that.
we
It's
had an
ours.
escape boat.
We've commandeered
You guys-
that boat.
You guys have a small, like, 8-person boat. I
Oh,
think it
yeah,
was.
that's right. That's
Yes.
right. I forgot
Yeah,
about that.
The boat you guys are trying to buy is like an ocean liner
Yes.
in comparison to this speedboat.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what Steve is saying is we take this 8-man boat and we use these signals, and that's how we get on the other boat
Yeah.
to do
It
this.
matches the boat that they would probably be expecting.
Yes.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, oh, sounds good.
What's your name? Fiddledee?
Call me Finn the Human.
Finn the Human. Should we wear like pirate disguises to make sure we kind of look like they should look like, or should we just go, dressed like a giant turtle and his cohorts?
So, while we have never had direct contact with this set of them, I would assume smugglers trying to go incognito? So the less nondescript you can make yourself would probably benefit you, should you decide to use subterfuge. Alas, if you wish to just sink the boat, we're fine with that, whatever stops the smuggling. You'll be paid either way.
I think we should try and take their boat.
I give him a mustache with illusion.
He does not notice.
Yeah, I'm up for trying to take that boat. That way we can get all the contraband.
It just keeps getting longer.
Oh my gosh.
How many people does Disguise Self work on? Just one at a time?
Disguise self, that's just you.
Oh, that's you?
He's
there
taking
another one?
illusion.
Oh, okay.
There's like disguise other or just disguise.
That's what I
and
was
then there's
thinking.
disguise self. So like it probably has a lower cost, but it can only be used on yourself.
I don't want to go back into the little hole where the dead guys are, because that part shouldn't reset. Just everything above it. And go in there and steal some of their costumes.
So, will you guys do this?
I mean, I guess it seems like it kind of forced our hand.
Excellent. Excellent.
There's like...
And you see him just put his fingers together and, do the Montgomery Burns.
Can I don't like the way he did that. I want to sense,
I want to insight this guy.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, you guys to do an insight.
Oh, you got it, cool.
All right, he just seems like a weird old man. There doesn't seem anything sinister behind it.
Take him
Wait,
out.
does he have a bald head?
No.
Damn, I was gonna go with Eggman.
Gurm, you think this guy's just a little unhinged with everything that's been going on lately.
I was gonna say that's a nat 20, baby. If he's
Yeah.
hiding something, better
He doesn't. He would not be aware. He is truthful to you guys and honest. No, so this is not in this particular case, but I want to let you know that you can guys sit and you guys can roll a 20 and still be given false information if the person you're questioning believes their information's true.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
So, like, your insight right there is, does this person seem like he's evil or manipulative? Which he does not believe that anything he's doing is evil, manipulative, or in bad faith.
But that doesn't mean it isn't to us. To him,
Right.
yeah.
To him, you know, like, think of it kind of like if he tells you to wipe out all the rats. Well, to the rats, what he just did is evil, but he's not going to think it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
Or-
fair.
He tells you to kick out all the gypsies because they're causing crime. Well, he's not going to see that as a bad act because they're committing crime. Gypsies are because they're homeless. So always remember, it's in reference to what you're asking and who's saying it.
Are you saying we should set him on fire?
You are welcome to do that.
Nah, let's do that after we get paid.
Yeah, another example would be if a guard is told something that's a blatant lie, but he believes it as the truth, he's not lying to you.
It's their own personal truth.
Yes.
Okay then.
All right, so
Now in this
All
case,
right,
I
cool.
literally just did that because I felt like it.
that's fair.
It's excellent. Do you guys need anything? We do have some goods that is normally kept by the town guard that we should be able to help.
Any healing potions, salves, decent rations, any weapons that you might let us have, that kind of deal.
We do not have really any weapons that would be better than your own, but as for healing potions, roll a 1d4.
Uh,
2. Okay. Roll a 1d1. Wow. Roll a 1d2. It's a 50-50 chance. Okay. He reaches in and he says, "Yes, I do believe he has an extra." And he hands you 2 standard and 1 greater healing potion.
nice. Next, you want to take the greater?
Yep. I sure do.
In fact, Gurm and Sidon, why don't you take the other potions?
Mhm.
Since I'm going to be doing ranged mostly.
Thank you.
Okay.
Alright. So, we do not know when their next ship is going to come. We know that based on what you had said, they had recently dropped off. So sometime within the next week or two, we believe that they should show themselves. As do not disturb you, we will post guards who will inform you when the ship's in sight, and then we'll have you take your boat and infiltrate them. For the time being, since you guys have to stay in town, we will be covering your food and boarding at the snapping line until said time.
Okay.
Yeah, that's generous. That's appreciated.
Within reason, he looks at the dwarf. He's like, "We know of your drinking capabilities. We politely request you do not empty the town's coffers."
That's fucked up. You're a drunk.
I pretend he's talking to somebody behind me.
I'm
I
Finn,
turn
the
around.
racist human.
Oh man. Is there anything in like around town you want us to take care of in the meantime? Like we're gonna be here like a week.
He thinks and he's like, "No, there's nothing that really needs to be done. Besides, if you wanted to do basic patrolling, but I think that's beneath you. And I wouldn't want to task you on anything dangerous and worry about you being wounded and not able to take care of this. The smugglers are our most important priority at the moment.
Okay. So I
Okay.
make sure.
We here greatly appreciate your enthusiasm.
Sweet.
Like this much. All right, I guess we'll just head back to the tavern and get drunk.
Yeah.
I'm gonna practice my cooking. I'm gonna use some weasel meat to.
You can do both at the same time.
I'm not drinking. That inhibits my cooking. But I'm gonna use the beer in the cooking.
It just makes it drunken style.
Yeah.
That's how they make the noodle.
You guys are more than welcome to do whatever you want. The thing that comes they do inform you that there is a person named the Quartermaster of Luz who you are able to purchase some magical items from.
Ooh. I guess we should head to him first. See what we got.
Yep. Sounds good.
After I bought all the anti-venom.
You can always
never
just,
know.
you
Someone
can
might
always just
poison you.
sell it back.
For a reduced
Yeah.
price.
Nah, I'm actually gonna find like a little spot just on the outskirts of town where I can set up like my own little campfire and just practice my outdoor cooking. Use all the weasel meat because no one wants it.
Have a raccoon hat on.
Yeah. All 40 pounds of weasel meat.
That's a lot.
That
Yeah,
is
it
a
is.
lot of weasel meat.
And luckily, I have a backpack.
And fire.
Yes. By the way, who got the bag of holding last time? I think it was I think Nags got it.
Real quick, check around the table. What is everyone's weapon?
My soul knives.
Mace.
Soul knives. Nice.
Yeah, except for me. I already.
Yeah.
Pickaxe, crossbow, dagger.
What did I get, Derek?
Did you get a bag of holding last game? I know we got one from one of the bad guys.
If we did, I don't have it in my inventory.
Does anyone have it?
I do not.
I know we have one. Just
Yeah, I remember that part. Random numbers keep happening here.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, we can say I have it.
Yeah, I think we did give it to you.
Yeah, I think so.
That makes
That's
sense.
what people would do, right? Give the wizard the bag of holding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did we put anything in it? We did. Did we put all the armor that we picked up?
I think so.
We had like 500 gold pieces of armor and shit in there. It was something high.
That's how we got our money.
And we got paid?
Yeah, but we can get paid that much.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if this next guy is offering 100 gold each, then I don't know what we would have gotten paid before.
Probably not that much.
So if I had 188 gold, it's probably something else going on there.
Yeah, remember I said you guys returned and you wanted to go sell the stuff. I said you guys can go ahead and just sell it and give yourself the money.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
62.
What are you rolling for?
He's rolling for the magic items that you guys wanted. Duh.
Yep.
You might
There
get
is a
lucky.
vendor and it tells me what items.
I mean, we barely have any money.
We might get
so
lucky.
It'd be funny.
All right. So, you guys are ready?
Ready for the big announcement?
No. Do you guys want to visit the magic magic item vendor?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were waiting on you.
Okay, so you went ahead and visited it, and as you walk in, you see a little tiefling woman working behind the counter. And she goes, you are the heroes of Saltmarsh at the moment.
I guess I wouldn't call us heroes.
Yes, you stopped the smuggling rings, so no new goods can come into town.
Yeah, something about kids not dying anymore.
Yeah, I think that was the best part.
That
Yeah.
only happened
Yeah.
once. So, anyway,
They
how
just
can I
left
help
those
you?
haunted houses.
I have a few goods for sale before my items are replenished of the week. I even waived the retaining fee for this time.
Okay, what do you got?
All right, as you take a look at her wares there behind the glass, you notice that there is a Morning Star +1. There's a Knife of Warning, a Healing Potion, a Potion of Water Breathing, a Potion of Invulnerability, a Potion of Giant Strength, and Universal Solvent.
Universal solvent.
Do you say that out loud, or?
Yeah, I'll say that out loud. What is that?
She goes, Universal Solvent. And she takes it out of the bin and shows it. She's like, this little container has roughly 7 ounces of liquid inside of it. And simply 1 ounce of this liquid will dissolve a full square foot of anything. I'm talking doors, I'm talking rocks. You have a bank vault you need to get into, drop this right in and it'll help you get right in.
Oh boy, how much?
She looks at it and looks back at you as she goes, considering the places this can get into, I will let it go for the discounted price of 45,000 gold.
That's a bit much. No.
She gives you a little, poor people sniff and puts it back in the display case.
Yeah, that's a bit much.
Guys, think a little bit
Much.
more affordable.
You see her wave her hand over the Morning Star, Knife of Warning, Potions of Healing, and Water Breathing.
How much, lady?
Yeah, items inside of this cart are all 300 gold pieces, but for you guys, I'll let them go for 250 apiece.
You know, that's not bad if someone wants one of those weapons.
Yeah, she goes, the Potion of Healing is only 50 gold.
We're all right with those.
Well,
guys-
I don't have any yet, so I was thinking of grabbing one.
Not if they want.
Alright.
Not if you guys want the weapons first. I don't know if you guys need those or not.
So I have 243 gold. I can still share some gold with you guys.
Yeah, me too.
I do more casting than worrying about necessarily a weapon. To spend that much when we are worried about other things.
When we don't have that much.
Yeah, my weapon.
Okay. I was really hoping.
Yeah,
I was really hoping he would roll something for some defense.
Yeah, nope, that's the things. Now, I will say that you are able to requisition her for items. She's like, are you looking for something in particular?
Do you have a ring of protection or a cloak of protection?
She hands you 2 sheets of paper. It says, well, it might take some time. I am able to. I do have sources that can help me find what's on these lists. For a fee, of course.
Yeah, that's all you guys. I know what I'm allowed to wear, which is what I just said. If I get lucky, I might.
Just to say, yeah, cloak of resistance, ring of resistance. You have
Yep.
one of those.
Yep, that's all. I'm like, I just need the protection rings and a cloak, and I'm good. And get
So
my...
there is cloak of protection on one of the charts.
Yeah, how much would it take for you to find one of those, my lady?
She's like, "Oh, that depends. How quickly do you need it?" And she starts cleaning her fingernails.
How much would it be when it gets here?
Depends on how long you want it to take to get here.
Well, we're stuck here for a week, at least. Probably more like 6 days. So maybe not that fast.
Well, so cloak of protection normally takes about 2 weeks, but if we expedite it, I could allow one to pass for 500 gold pieces,
Oh man.
half up front.
Oh man.
All right, we could potentially do the half up front.
And then I can get it after we get back
Yeah.
if I survive. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Deal.
How much do you need next? I'll help you on this one.
I need 120.
You got it.
Man.
I give you 125.
That'll work. I'm just gonna add it
All right.
and then subtract it.
She nods as she takes your payment. She goes, "Okay, thank you very much."
Let me just put that in my notes.
She takes a look at the others and says,
Pay.
"There are any other things you guys want?"
Well, there's always things I want. I can't afford to do it now.
Poor people.
Production. Got it. All right. Put that in my notes. That way I don't forget.
I want you to roll a 1d20. High, it comes in right before you get on the boat. Low, it comes in right after the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Eight, it will arrive after the boat.
That's good. That's when I can get the rest of the money.
I'm just letting you know.
No, it's fine. I'm gonna put that in my notes too, because we'll both forget.
I take a chance to say, ma'am, you wouldn't happen to have any need for any weasel meat or mimic meat, would you?
Is it magical?
It could be potentially harmful.
If it's not magical, what good do I have for it in a magic item shop?
To help create new magic items.
She just gives you a glare eyes and please don't tell me he said that.
He did.
Hey, you need components to activate certain spells and effects. Couldn't that same logic be used to apply magical effects to weapons and items?
He looks at you and goes, "You have never casted a spell that way, have you?"
No.
It shows. I do not require mimic meat.
Okay. Well, I tried, guys.
All right. Anything else?
Yeah, I think we're good.
All right, then. You guys return.
Can we, if they change their mind about one of those other things, can they come back to this lady if they want?
Up until you get on the boat, all of the items remain the same. Her stock changes weekly.
Okay. Cool.
Alright. The only thing I could possibly use would be like better armor or more protection because I'm sitting at 15 armor class, but I can work with that.
Yeah, they said that her wares change weekly, so I have to re-roll the thing every week.
Yeah. Sounds
And-
like fun.
Out of the tables F and G, you can barter with her to get the asking price.
Nice. Okay, cool. I guess we just go back to the inn and chill out until we start playing next week.
Yeah, pretty much. So that's what that's a good stopping point.
Yeah, it is.
Perfect.
All right. I hope you guys enjoyed the impromptu session.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, that was
good.
fun.
Yeah.
Good to get back in
I
there.
will make sure to have more slave merchants.
No. I mean, that was funny, but us stealthing in the courtroom is hilarious. Because
Yeah.
we all
Can't believe it worked.
stealthed.
You
That
all
worked really well.
crit your stealth. And then for just standing up and being quiet, you failed every one of them.
No, it's his fault for not giving us good directions on where we need to go.
Right.
True.
All right,
So
cool.
A courtroom. So of course we went into a courtroom.
So you guys like the patch?
Yeah, that was good. Good job.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
All right, guys. I'll see some of you at work tomorrow, and the rest I'll see you next week.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Yes, sir. I'll see you later.
Bye, guys.
Good night, guys.
See you.